Howdy, howdy. What's up, y'all? How you doing, Paul? I'm still tired, sir. Of course, it's a story of my wife being tired. Whoa, I didn't want that to happen. That was just scary zooming in on my freaking face. That's good, Paul. Can't do it with that. Sorry, I'm looking through my thing, and being I don't play or pay for StreamYard again, you can't have a background up. You can do the green screen part, but I don't know. They flicker and drive me nuts. Because I don't have a green screen behind me. I mean, it was working the other day, but then as you move, it's just weird.
Yeah, pixelates.
What was for dinner, Paul? Oh, me eye. I don't know. We had leftover chicken and spaghetti. I made like a mock chicken parm. I didn't bread the chicken or whatever. Ew, I don't want the wall green. I mean, I don't know about a bright green. That's what it would have to be, is bright green. I like hunter green, but I don't know what I have for dinner. Maybe cereal. Well, that sounds good, Paul. Sorry. I took a nap, so shouldn't be tired, but I said this is a story of me life.
Fish fingers and chips.
Basically, fish sticks and fries.
No, I know.
Paul, I didn't know fish had fingers.
I was thinking the same thing. Apparently, they do today.
Probably.
We got a look
here. Tomorrow I have the fish hands and chips.
You can do give the fish a high five. Psst.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
What's it?
He goes, I send you picture.
So, bing.
I don't know. I think the only thing in the freezer is 2 boxes of hamburgers. But I cannot wait for next week. I work 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Thursday into Friday. So I told Mom that when I get off work, I'm not coming home and going to sleep. We're going to make sure everything's loaded. Obviously, pillows and blankets will be the last thing to go in the car. But I want to get the tent in there. Make sure I got the lantern manuals. Because we're taking both cars. We'll bring in Bear and Mom's dog Rascal with us. But that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be shy. Come say hi.
Well, I don't have certain people blocked, and that's all I'm going to say. So, but anyways, I cannot wait to go. I'm going to have to definitely make sure I get lots of pictures and videos because up there is absolutely no cell phone signal at all.
Which makes it even better.
The only thing I don't like about it is not being able to listen to my Pandora because we have no cell signal. And radios don't have good signal for music to come in there either.
Yeah. I might bite Paul, but she chases parked cars.
Nah. That would be him on all occasions.
Hey, gotta have a hobby somewhere.
Right, Bear? Right? I mean, I might if you asked, but that'd be about it. So, as I was telling you guys last time about that woman that works at my store, she normally comes in there on the weekend. She hasn't been in there for 2 weeks. So, she sends her friend over to get her drink and her cigarettes, which I find that to be super freaking hilarious. Because I don't want to deal with it. But I don't even know. We should get her fishing license, but I don't know. I don't even plan on fishing. I just want to freaking sit there. Sit there, sleep, sit there, sleep, start fire, sleep, all that happy stuff. Because definitely Friday, I'm going to want to sleep after we get everything situated. But they're calling for rain Friday, which I'm hoping that changes, but I don't know. They're still calling for rain when I checked.
Yeah, that'd be nice if it doesn't rain.
But at least it's not going to be freezing up there like I want to say it was 2 or 3 years ago when Mom and George and Jamie and I went up there. And we woke up freezing. Oh, they're under a severe thunderstorm warning up there,
Yes, I almost thought it was for.
Well, now they dropped the percentage down for Friday. It's only 38% chance of rain. And then it's calling for 60% chance of rain on Sunday. But that's okay, because we got Mom's greenhouse, so... Oh, that's what I gotta find is me cards. Or I'll just get more.
One thing I don't know how to play. Paul's like, Lurker's Lounge is closed. Come say hi. Just got phone them pay over phone fishing. License a couple of days later in post.
Yeah, I don't know if we can do that or not.
I don't know. I don't think
Normally we just go to Walmart and get it. It's $50 for the both of us, which I mean, that's not bad because it's good for a year. So it don't hurt my feelings getting it later in the summer. But anyways, we'll be leaving next Friday.
5
Because I
days.
told Mom I wanted to make sure that we leave by like 7:30 at the latest, because it is about a 2-hour drive up there. I'm gonna have to stop and get coffee. And if we need other stuff, I'm gonna try to get some stuff Thursday before I go to work, so I'll probably leave way earlier than what I normally do. I'm gonna bring a cooler, go to Walmart, and get some stuff, because I had to get some stuff for Ronnie for while we're gone. Something easy for him to cook besides eggs, because we got lots of those.
Stuff to throw in the microwave.
But I told Mom to make sure that we bring some of our MREs with us too.
That's funny.
Right? Because those are super good. They're not like military MREs, but I forget which ones were in there. They're breakfast ones, which I forget what they are. I think sausage and eggs. And then you can get a biscuits and gravy one. They have like a goulash one. Chicken and dumplings, I think. Like I said, I don't remember which ones Mom got, because she ordered a monstrous tote of them.
No, she's got a lot of them.
But you can get the same ones in the Walmart. And a couple years ago when we went camping, we got some to try. And they were really good. Super filling.
One of those back mountain ones that we got.
Yeah.
Yeah, back mountain.
We got them to go camping, and we ate them here because we didn't go because Kimmy was in the hospital.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, up there, it's not like you're... Now, if you stay at Cedar River Flow, which is the first part you come to after driving 11 miles in on a dirt road. So I don't like camping there, because that's where all the party people are, where they come in, they just have big parties, and it's loud, drunk. So where we go is back in the Moose River Plains. And it's roughing it. Like I said, there's no running water, there's no toilet, showers, anything like that. Your shower is a creek and a bar of soap.
Bathroom's an outhouse.
Yep, bathroom's an old style wooden outhouse. Which you gotta make sure you check for spiders, because we do have some big ones. Some of the ones that I've seen in the outhouse are like this big with their legs spread.
Oh, kind of like that one we had in here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. So I always take a stick and go under the ridge of the seat, because most of them have like actual toilet seats, like you put on your toilet in the house. So I always take a stick and go under it, lift them up, make sure there's nothing there, and then I'll shine a light in there and make sure there's none lingering. Come up and freaking bite your butt.
Got a couple of holidays coming up.
Going to Cornwall in October and Wales in March. Well, that sounds like fun, Paul.
Heard of Wales, never heard of Cornwall though. What are you doing, Poopus? Got her pity staring at us like,
I'm
what are you
gonna
doing?
beat your butt. Can you look straight at me with both eyes instead of one going this way? You're not a freaking chicken.
He's watching his back, looking for cats.
Poopas.
Twing, twing.
Sound rims you're gonna do anyway. But
What the heck you got in here?
I don't know, awful quiet in here. Well, 3-hour drive, and yes, my beach rides
rides.
will be going, so I do some lives as well. There you go.
Now, if we were going to Mason Lake, then we'd have signal, a little bit of signal, but you can still listen to radio. But I have Audio Mac on my phone, so I might try to download. What's up, Buck? Thank you, I appreciate it. So I can download some more music to that. And then if at least it gives something to listen to. Like I said, with the car stereos, you might as well just shut them off because until you get stopped, it's just all static. But hopefully it isn't packed up there, which I don't think it will be because it's not a holiday. And we'll be up before the afternoon on Friday. So hopefully we can get the spot that Mom wants. If not, there is another spot we can... Well, I mean, there's numerous spots, but I was trying to get the one by a creek. But if that one isn't open, there's one down further where we had a picnic. And it's just Art, Paul, A-R-T. If my Nightbot is still working, that is. I have no idea.
Well, we ain't checked it in a while.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still on or not. Or I might not be able to use it with freaking me not having... Let's see. YouTube. Hang on, Paul. I gotta freaking do something.
Just checking to see if Nightbot's on. Something, Paul. That it went on vacation early.
Well, I haven't done anything with it in so long. How about we click the right one? Let's see. Probably help if I could spell art.
Art.
But R. Yeah, I had to relink it up there. So now he'll have to,
There it goes.
he'll have to start waking up now. Why aren't we in a severe thunderstorm much? I'm all upset now. Sharon and Sprakers are, but we're not. No, don't even show like a high chance of rain anywhere. So I don't know what. I mean, now it'd be nice if we were down there, so in the red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't even show anything
Right.
by any of it.
What is, Paul? When it shows it again.
You can't see it.
Oh, I'm saying if you held it up to the
No,
camera.
it's too much glare.
Yeah.
Now that Nightbot's woke back up.
Saying under a severe thunderstorm watch, and the storms are going all around us. Will put us under it. Thanks, Paul. He said, "Don't worry, I can put people's links up as they come in."
Oh, definitely gonna delete that one. Let's see.
And she's trying to wake him up.
Hi, Rebecca. How you doing?
TNT. Hey, Rebecca.
Yeah, someone ain't working for some reason.
Nightbots wanted to be a pain, Paul. Doesn't want to wake up and do what it's supposed to do.
Here, I'll try coming in on another channel.
Yeah. See, Paul's putting them up there.
You know that. But they should all.
And it should automatically. Paul's like, it's okay, I can take care of things.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out why it's not doing them all for some reason. Because even the weather one's not.
Picking and choosing. Yeah, Paul, put your link up there.
Thanks, Paul. I said I don't know why it's not. I don't know. I'll have to go in my. I can't see it on this side. I'll have to go in my studio after and look.
Those things go.
And maybe because I didn't pair them prior to. I don't know.
Find out. Typical technical difficulties.
So how you been, Miss Rebecca? Ouch. Oh, excuse my yawning.
And she's still in here.
It don't matter. So what are we fishing for on Saturday, Paul? Carp? Well, very true. Nothing to roll, duct tape, a rope, and a shovel can't fix either.
Hey, we got all three of those. Multiple shovels.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. I'll check it afterwards. Because I know I've only seen it in a couple channels lately, so I don't know if they're having issues on their end with it or what.
Carp and brim. I don't know what a brim is. I know what a carp is.
I showed you what they look like before. They look like a carp almost.
Oh yeah. Like
Yeah, see, they look similar to a carp.
yeah.
Just their mouths are a little bit different. I don't know. People eat carp.
You, not me.
Now, they say if you cut the black line out, you can eat them. But I don't know. I've only used them for trapping bait because they're high in oil content. Because when I was a teenager, we used to catch carp and put them in mason jars and let them sit in the summer, the sun all summer. And then some I'd put out right before fall, so you would get some oil, but you still had some of the fish. Where the stuff that I let sit out all the time was mostly just fish oil,
It seemed like it would
which worked good for, huh?
seems like it'd turn into like a stink bait.
Well, you have to crack the mason jar lids to blow up.
Yeah.
I had a couple that blew up one year, but it does.
Oh, I can believe it.
The heck is it?
His pool cover.
Mm.
That's funny, Paul. Sure, she's still not under the car. Tarp.
Yeah, I don't know. Here it's so hard to like. Now that I don't have a truck because I had to get rid of that, it did get pretty cloudy out.
Yeah.
Hopefully it don't rain because my kills are hanging outside. I'd like to go to Glimmerglass, but
Hey, Ashley.
what's up, nerd? But there you have to have a boat. I have a boat, but I have no way of getting said boat there because I think it's too wide to slide in the back of my car.
Oh, definitely no. It's too wide to slide in the back of the car.
Probably have to put it in on the side. And I ain't got a trailer hitch on there, so it's not like I can tow it with that.
I think it'd still be too wide trying to slide it in on the side.
Rem, we're just going to have to get a canoe. And your dad's just going to have to deal with it.
Something.
Paul, my particular boat, I can't strap to the roof because it is fiberglass. It is not white. Me and Ronnie had all we could do to lift it up to slide it in the back of the truck, let alone sliding it out of the back of my truck when him and I went camping. When it was Jamie and I and Ronnie, wasn't so bad, the three of us, but it's freaking heavy.
It'd be the time you throw it in reverse, slam on the brakes, and let it go
You
slide
can't
down.
because at Mason Lake, I showed you where the boat launch is.
Yeah. I know.
You can't there.
No, I was just saying.
Get a couple canoes, I could strap them to the roof.
You'd have to get, I think we got racks up there, but
I
then
don't
you're
even
talking,
remember.
I don't think we do, but it would scratch the hell out of the paint.
I don't care about the racks if it's scratched.
No, I know. I'm not talking about the racks. I'm saying because it doesn't have racks on it, it'll scratch the hell out of the paint.
Yeah, okay, Paul. I highly doubt he's going to want to sit there and hold on the trailer for a good hour and a half to get the Glimmerglass.
Yeah, no, that shit ain't happening. Especially when she drives like AJ Foyt. No. I'm good.
Yeah, no. Like I said, the truck, when I had the pickup truck, we just slide it in the back of it. There's no problem.
Yeah.
Of course, where the boat launch is in Glimmer Glass, that might be a problem. Because I don't like putting in the boat. But I don't even think where the
Yes, you will.
campground is, I don't know if they have a boat launch there. Because where we go, I'd have to have the dealer, I think, put it on because it's under warranty, and I don't know how that that works.
Yeah, if we try to do it, it'd void the warranty of the car.
But yeah, I could. Or I'll just bum the dad's vehicle and be, hey, let me use your car and your trailer. But even so, even with the trailer that I have, there ain't no lights on it. And it ain't registered. Well, actually, if we borrow Dad's pickup truck with a wooden box, we wouldn't need a trailer. Just
Huh.
strap it right to the top of it.
Yeah, considering his truck has no brakes and he's got a
Right?
downshift and automatic to low, and it sounds like a Silverado with Jake brakes. Then got to upshift, but shift it back up in the drive once you get.
Well,
going
where
again.
we're going, Paul, there is no spot back there to put a boat where we're going. But I would just like to be able to go up to Glimmer Glass, even if I mean, Jonathan says no kayaks, but they have numerous different types of kayaks. They have some where you sit on top, where you're not sitting down in. So that way, if you fall over, you just fall out. Or fall off, I should say. You're not trying to figure out how you're getting out of a kayak that you're stuck down this little tiny hole. No. Those I could slide right in between the seats and just leave my hatch open.
And no, I've had
I don't know why we need brakes. Yeah, I know. I seen those too. I don't know how much they are.
Paul. You want to come over and ride with her sometime? Then you'll know why you need brakes.
No, I drive more like Dale Jarrett.
I mean, Earnhardt.
No.
Yeah, that, and then when you're messing with me, yeah, brake check. Yeah. No, Paul, I've had bad
Look at that one.
bad experiences with kayaks. I'm good. Looks more like a canoe.
I know. But it's a two-person inflatable kayak.
Yeah.
See, those you're not stuck in it. It's like sitting in a canoe.
He's like, only if you want to come ride with Sarah. She regularly blind. Maybe her and Tasha are related.
I'm not blind.
She drives fast, and Sarah don't stop at stop signs. Yeah. And Paul, if she's listening, she's going to kill us both.
They had some of these that are pretty nice. Includes 2 adjustable inflatable seats, 2 removable paddles, 1 handbag, 1 repair kit, and a manual inflation pump.
Kind of like a air mattress that's got the air pump already installed in it.
This one you get 2 of them. You get the 2-person inflatable kayak with oars and air pump, and a 4-person boat with oars. Hey, Idris cut the corners, Paul.
Paul, on one of the highways just down the road from our house, 38, has curves, some real decent sharp curves. She drops down to the inside while doing about 60, 65
Or faster.
or faster. And then you get married, you get car helper. They sit there saying the light's green, watch that car in front. Yeah. True. Of course, in our case, it's road rage. The light's fucking green. It's not going to get any greener. Go.
Here's a dinghy. It's an actual inflatable boat.
You mean they named one after our father-in-law? Dinghy?
No, I was thinking more they named it after you, but
No.
you know.
No, if they named it after me, it'd be like, here, buy one of our inflatable dumbasses.
The heck is that freaking thing? Well, look at this freaking thing.
Yeah, something I wouldn't be getting in.
It isn't you get in, you get on.
Or
It's like a freaking chair. Look at it.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah.
And it's even got the fish measure on the front of it.
This thing she's looking at, Paul, it looks like a boat was cut in half and put a seat on it.
Yeah, you can dangle your legs in the water.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Well, that'd only be bad if you went to a lake that had a bunch of leeches.
Even if it didn't have a bunch of leeches,
There ain't anything that's going to bite your leg off.
I don't care.
Unless you're in the river, maybe.
I don't care. My fat ass ain't getting on there.
Yeah, see, this canoe is $1,700. Or $1,700.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Right, Paul? There's only sharks swimming around in there. You know, what the hell?
This one's nice.
And she's looking at this one canoe, Paul. It's like $1,700. Yeah, no.
This one's one of the blow-up ones that's got 2 seats and you each can row. Where you're sitting like on top. You're not like really down in.
Yeah, Paul, that one ain't too bad.
Here, this one is what he's talking about. It's like half a one. It's like a chair that floats, basically.
You got the one that looks like 2 bananas for $142. I mean,
But this is the one, the Intex one. That's got like the, hang on. My phone off. Can't really see it because of the color, but I'll send it to you, Paul.
use that half seat one, Paul. And the one that's a seating.
See, I think the one that looks like the seat, that would be fun to use, like, and Glimmer Glass. And the reason why I say that is because Glimmer Glass, where the boat launch is, and you come down, like if you're facing the lake and you go to the right shore, there's ledges where you can actually get out on these rock ledges and stay in there.
Nerd. Ashley, where is you driving to?
But you can get a 2-pack of the 2-person inflatable kayak set with oars and pump for $549. Let me see what the...
That's not bad for a 2-person inflatable kayak. $58.
See, this is the kayak. Let me see. This is style kayak I was talking to get for each of us. You're just sitting on top. There's a seat there, but you're not slid down in this tiny freaking hole.
I wonder.
But that's the kind of kayak I would like to find, because getting Maddie, then going to her grandma's to sign some paperwork for her cruise, then home, then more work, then fireworks. Ah,
Sounds like fun.
but yeah, that's the type of kayak I would like to get, is the one. Now, if I was a youth, you could get one of their kayaks for $99, but I think they're only hold up to
Wonder if I can get it to show up now. No. No, last time we went live, Paul, if it'll show it. But that is my motorcycle that I used to have. Ashley, I don't know if you're still in here, but you can see it better now.
but yeah, they have the cheap ones. Well, see, technically here, you don't have to register a rowboat or a canoe unless you're putting a motor on it. If you're just rowing yourself around, you don't need
Yeah, it's blue and white. Let's see if you can see it again. You see it better that time now, Ashley?
see, like this one, there's another. This is the actual kayak. Yeah. See, certain colors do not like my camera, but it's a sit-on one. See, that I'd even take down to Schoharie Creek and go in there. Because there's...
hello, Mutter.
What's up, Mutter? Another coffee, please.
Oh, Ashley, that bike was fun, but it was super scary, fast.
Ashley, it just depends on who's driving. My ex-husband cured me of wanting to get on a motorcycle with anybody. Because back then, I was almost 300 pounds, and he was a little scrawny thing, about 140. And we're heading up to his parents, and he don't understand the concept that when you have somebody in there that's almost twice your size, you better be stopping way earlier than you do if you're alone. And I don't know how many times he almost put us in the back of freaking vehicles.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When I had my motorcycle,
Open the door.
it had people on it.
It was sunny. Ish.
Sunny-ish. But anyway, like I was saying, you get people that don't know what they're doing, having somebody ride on the back of a motorcycle and being idiots. Yeah, it's going to be dangerous. But you get people that are responsible riders. They're going to make sure not only their safety, but yours.
I wouldn't care how safe somebody was. I would not get on the back of no crotch rocket.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
I've had bad experiences with them over the years. Truck driving. Coming across the... I think I was on the turnpike in Ohio. I think I was driving for Werner then. All of a sudden I hear, "Meow," and here comes 10 or 12 crotch rockets all up on their back tire, all wheelies. Some of them one person, some of them two people on the bike. And they're just all, I'm telling you, it was like a blur. There is no freaking way I'm getting on the back of one of those.
Well, you got to understand, too, that was my first motorcycle ever that I've ever known. Remy, watch out. Remy.
But Paul, you're not supposed to run into things. I mean, now my biological dad, when I was a kid, I was always on the bike with him. So was my mom. I mean, I enjoyed riding. If I ever did get a motorcycle, it would be a Camion, but that's about it. Yeah, that's not a very good Paul. You know, the other day, I think it was yesterday, I was sitting there and I'm like, wonder how long it'd take me to ride a bicycle to work.
You wouldn't make it in time. Even with your normal leaving 2 hours early.
Well, I'd probably make it, but getting off, I wouldn't feel my legs and I'd probably fall over.
And I could see you riding at home going, and it's all uphill all the way home.
That's where you just have to have an 18 speed. My bike that I got is too freaking tall. I'd have to get me a new bike.
An electric bike.
Yeah, because I can just afford one of those. Maybe they have a blow-up one.
Look at some of the blow-up ones, almost $550.
I know, Paul, they're too expensive. I could pedal my way to work. It's the getting back is the problem. So I would have to ride it like a regular bicycle to work because it's pretty much all downhill. I'd have to save the motor for on the way home. Paul, if I was gonna spend freaking that kind of money on a freaking e-bike, I'd go get me a freaking moped that did like 30 miles an hour. Because then you don't need a freaking motorcycle license.
So anything under 50 cc's, you don't need a cycle endorsement.
I don't even know what the cheapest e-bike you could get here would be. Let's consult Amazon.
Expensive as shit.
Now you can get a conversion kit to turn your own bicycle into an e-bike.
Yeah, and you got to put the sprocket on there. In the other
Damn,
chain.
this thing does 40 miles an hour. Oh, do 40 miles, 20 miles an hour. I looked at it wrong. But that one's only $400.
Yeah, it'll do 40 going downhill.
Damn, this got 80-mile range for the battery.
Yeah, it's $580.
Oh, this one even has a mobile phone holder. Well, look out.
$400. There you go.
But this one's only 200.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Paul, my motorcycle, when I had it, I sat there just see what it would top out at. I never found out because the aerodynamics of the bike would sit there and it would start picking up and floating on the front end at the back out of it.
28 miles an hour.
But no, Crotch Rocket will do
3 modes: electric, pedal assist, and classic.
We'll do every bit of 140 to 150 mile an hour plus. So yeah, they're quick.
Reach speed 28 miles an hour in throttle only mode. This adult offers impressive range up to 45 miles. Which that wouldn't be bad because it's only about 13 miles to work, I think, or 8 miles or some freaking thing. I think
It's like 13. Either way it goes, I wouldn't mind having an e-bike with bigger tires.
it's only 8.4 miles. 19 minutes in a car, so that'd probably be about 2 hours on a bike. Yeah, my luck, I'd be like, the hell is that movie? Where they grab the kid who's on a bicycle and then let him go and he goes down flying over the hill.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
But now, one e-bike she's looking at has kind of like the bigger tires. Kind of like your moped. Kind of like your moped tires, but a little bigger.
Oh, this one has removable batteries so you can charge it. I'd plug it in at work. Let's see.
Oh yeah, the Goons. That's
Yes.
right. I should have remembered that one, Paul, because that's one of my favorite movies.
This one goes 22 miles an hour. There's manual pedal assist and pure electric. A walking assist mode. Easy removable for charging. This battery boasts waterproof anti-theft design with key.
Yeah, the keys to.
And it goes to 25 miles on the charge.
Yeah.
So I could drive to work and then charge it, and then wouldn't even need to pedal to come home.
Mhm. Yeah, because what the key goes into where the battery pack is at. So you're basically turning it on, the motor on. Then when you start out pedaling, you just hit the throttle and it goes.
All right, Paul. But actually, I could go, instead of going through Glen through all the S turns, I could go down Logtown Road. That's pretty flat, and run it all the way down to Rural Grove, and then come up Brand Road. That's all flat.
The way that we cut across the.
That's Reed Hill Road, not that road.
Oh,
I took you down Logtown Road once.
yeah, I'm just trying to remember.
Where you come into Glen, where the truck repair place is on the right. You go around the bend and go that way
Instead of
where
going
I
around
showed
the
you the
curve.
Amish.
Yeah, it's
That's
sticking to the right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty much all flat through there, except a couple hills.
yeah, because that comes out over here.
That way.
Somewhere around in there. Yeah, because I know. Well, what's the road? Like if we're going to Canjo and stuff right before we get to 162, that's right there on the. If we used to turn right because that goes.
That's
straight.
Logtown.
Yeah.
That goes right into Glen.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
We come out that way.
Yeah, no, I'd just go run it straight up that way, then come up
Brand Road.
Brand Road.
That's what I'm saying. That would be all flat, except for the couple little dips by the Amish first on Logtown Road, and then there's one slow, long hill. But
Yeah, well, it'd be going uphill.
hey, because you know what? If gas prices keep going up, I will save my pennies, and I will be getting an electric bike for the summertime at least, because I am not riding a bicycle in the wintertime. Of course, there is a guy that works at Keymark that rides his bike all year round.
Yeah, it lives over by.
It lives in
Ronnie.
Esperance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Mhm.
That's okay if the roads are nice, but what the hell are you gonna do when there's freaking a foot of snow on the freaking road?
That's what I'm saying. But plus, that dude is like anorexic as hell, turns sideways and disappears. No.
No, he's actually pretty stocky.
Well, I'm stocky too for a big guy, but he ain't as stocky like me or big like me.
I said stocky, babe.
Either way, it's too freaking cold to even no.
And also, I told the mother, well, there you go. Could put him on the front tire, Paul. But I told mother we'll be getting a horse and buggy. Because feeding a horse, if gas gets up to like $7 a gallon, it's still going to be cheaper than paying $7 a gallon for freaking.
Yeah. We'll turn half Amish.
What do you figure? If it was $7 a gallon and you had a 20-gallon tank,
it's a lot of money.
That's $140 to fill your freaking car once.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm glad.
Who the hell could freaking do that? Better be making it run on freaking chicken farts or something.
Well, look what they're paying for it in California. More than what we are.
Yeah, I want to say it's like $5 something a gallon out there or whatever.
Almost $5 to $6 a gallon. $1.31 a gallon there, Paul?
A liter.
Or a liter?
It's $4.56 a gallon for regular at current average as of today.
I'm just trying to, and my math sucks trying to figure that out in liters.
Now in Menlo Park, California, it's $7.29 a gallon.
Yeah, see, there you go. basically $7.30 in that part of California? No.
All right, so 3.78 liters in 1 gallon.
It's
So you'd have to
$1.
times that by 3.
Oh, it's almost $7 a gallon.
Yeah, no thanks, Paul.
Yeah, no, we're good.
See, he puts it in liters, so he thinks it's cheap.
Yeah, I know, right? Had me confused. Like,
If it was $6.55 a gallon over here, we'd all be crying.
right?
You gotta be on my nose. Ouch. Yeah.
5 liters to a gallon.
It's 3.78 liters in a gallon.
No, I know. I'm just saying what Paul said. 5 liters to a gallon.
No, but that's wrong.
I don't know. Like I said,
I
you.
just Googled it. That's wrong.
I know. I'm just telling you what he said.
And I just telling him they're wrong. He's wrong.
Hey, Ann.
Weenie.
Yeah. Now, if that was the case, I'd go back to a motorcycle, though, Paul. I'm a crotch rocket? No. It's 4.5 liters to a gallon. Just ask Alexa. Yeah. But she said, she's like, I just Googled it. Paul's wrong. Anne Marie, I don't know who that is.
How we doing, Anne Marie? Yeah, well, Alexa's wrong too.
Weenie, weenie.
I think I gotta create me some more YouTube accounts, Paul.
Me either.
Will you stop staring at me? What is your problem? Huh? With your grass and your yip?
Yeah, she's talking to Remy. Remy's sitting on the bed staring at her.
You don't need to get in every single blanket, dude. Come in.
No, if I got another motorcycle, Paul, I'd probably get. Oh, I forgot what it is. It's a Yamaha, but almost looks like a Harley Sportster. That bike's pretty light. It's like 450 pounds.
Alright, Bear. Let's see how much it had to convert a bicycle to an electric bike.
Like Bear's gonna know.
Let's see, it's $199 for the battery. And it's another $12 for that.
Yeah, because I know you got to get for
Yeah, there's all different stuff. It would be cheaper to buy the freaking bike.
Yeah, because to get the kit, you got to put a whole different sprocket in there, the whole 9 yards. I think but that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, that's like what the ones. Yes, I know, Paul. That's the one like Dingling had, but this one's only $200, and it goes 50 miles.
Yeah. Definitely have to change the seat on it because the seat that they're showing on there is.
Up to 50 miles, 21.7 miles an hour.
The only reason I was saying about getting different tires because yeah, me being a bigger guy. Like the all terrain tires or whatnot. Mm.
That's what I converted it to as U.S. gallons, Paul.
Huh? US is
Yeah, that's what I said. USA is 3.785 liters to a gallon.
it's
And
five
then
point
English is different.
5.546 liters to English gallon. Yeah, Paul's like, so we were both right, and so is Alexa.
Oh yeah, this one's equipped with a headlight and everything.
Yeah, there's one that this dude is selling. Uh, I can't remember who it's through. I don't know if it was Timu or whatever.
Pure
Like the
electric mode is 25 to 30 miles. Pedal assist is 40 to 50 miles.
there's one that a guy's uh, on TikTok that selling it has the LED headlight. It's got a brake light, the whole 9 yards,
Yeah, this one comes with one.
with the all terrain tires. But yeah, the one that he's got is like a motorcycle headlight.
Yeah, see, it's got the light down there.
Yeah, the one I'm talking about. You
And
know,
actually, George bought me lights, I think, for the four wheeler. I just don't know what I did with them.
right?
But yeah, that one's $200. And the batteries come off.
Yeah, but be switching the seat on it because that's one like I'm talking about. Tires
Yes, I
like
know.
the. I mean, yeah, carrying around that spare battery, Paul. Them batteries are heavy. Yeah, that seat would be switched in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but that's got the adjustable professional seat.
Yeah, I know. Them seats are uncomfortable as hell.
And then they come with a toolkit too.
Yeah. Now she off on running on wanting to shop for an e-bike, Paul?
I don't know. It would be cool to have one just. But if I had to pedal myself there, I would have to have money for a shower because I'd have to pedal myself to the truck stop and go in and take a shower, put my work clothes on, then go to work.
Yeah.
Probably, Paul.
No, because some of the seats that they're showing on there are like the ones you see people riding bikes and like triathlon,
He
marathon,
wants
whatever.
the old 1950s seat, Paul.
No, want a fat guy
No,
comfortable
that's
seat.
got this wide.
No, it ain't that wide, but you riding 8 miles or whatever on one of them seats that is a hard ass piece of plastic, and see if your butt and your crotch bone don't frickin' hurt by the time you get to where you're going. No.
You hear this? Me. Exactly.
We don't know what you're talking about.
Well, there's a guy that actually
Yeah, we
souped his e-bike up so it'd go faster. Maybe I'll buy myself one for Christmas. Right?
He's like, sure, yeah, what?
We do pedal mode most of the way on to work,
He's like, sure, whatever you
or
say.
pedal assist mode there, and then we have to use electric motor for most of the way home till we get to Glen. Because that hill by Billy's, I would definitely be. Well, Fultonville Hill itself, I'd be walking up.
Sure.
I'd be having an asthma attack and falling over and going in the ditch.
Be like, like, you waving to the people besides yawning, like tell me.
I put a little basket on there for Bear. Well, it's not like souped up to go like 50 miles an hour. The one guy, I haven't seen him in a long time, but he rigged 2 batteries in parallel so the charge lasts longer, or he can go farther on one charge, I should say. But at work, I could just plug it in and charge her up.
Yeah. I'd rather get a moped.
Still gonna cost more than the e-bike.
Depending on what e-bike you get, but even with a moped, you can fill the tank for $3, or just a little over $3, and go long way. Trust me, I had 2 mopeds. Second one I had, you basically had to have a cycle endorsement because it was
Exactly,
250 cc's.
Don't need to on an e-bike.
And Paul, some of the ones that I know when I was in Michigan,
Yeah, you're talking like freaking.
the first one I had, you didn't have to have a plate on it because it was under 50 cc's. But well, it was basically like a plate, but it was a sticker, and didn't have to have insurance on it. Now, the one that I had that was a 250 cc one,
Where the heck's this thing coming from for freaking
you had to have
$103?
you had to have a cycle endorsement because you had to put plates on it. Now that one you did have to have insurance on it because they considered it a motorcycle.
Oh, Wayfair. You can get this one for $103 on Wayfair.
It's an e-bike?
Yeah.
It's how much?
$103.
Yeah, I want that one. It's got the comfy seat on there.
Oh yeah, you're talking like $700 and up for a freaking moped. This is a freaking, but that's 200cc. That one you definitely need a motorcycle license with.
That's what I'm saying. The second one I had was a 250cc. You had to have a cycle endorsement for that one. First one I had, go back to that blue one, was like that, but mine was red. And them, they only put it's like a sticker plate on the back, but you didn't have to have insurance on it.
Yeah, some of these like are freaking crazy.
Yeah. 1,000cc moped. They ain't got. They don't have 1,000cc moped. The biggest one that I know of that they got, like I said, is a 250cc. I mean, not to say that they probably don't, but getting into 1,000cc's, that's basically a motorcycle. Yeah, it's a motorcycle.
There you go. This one's cute.
Yeah, it's like the one that I had.
It's got a trunk, I mean.
Yeah, it's like the one that I had
That one don't.
and stuff. But like I said, you didn't have to have insurance on them ones because they're 49cc's.
This is 50cc.
Okay, well, that one, you could still get away with it, but shit, go figure. Sam, hey, want my shift? No, bitch.
I think upstairs the Lion Sacker shit says it's 59 up there.
I just told her I don't think David would appreciate me being at 46 hours.
Yeah, I'd be like, so that would be a hard no.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind one of the Can-Am Spiders. Those would be nice.
Yeah, reverse trike. Yeah, if you's going for Can-Am Spider, might as well get a slingshot.
Like that.
Just get a slingshot. It's basically the same thing, but has a BMW motor in it. And it's a
Yeah, but
force.
those are like a fucking car. I don't even think they could classify that as a freaking.
It's classified as a motorcycle. But instead of handlebars, you got a steering wheel.
Yeah, not for 30 grand.
Show Paul a picture of the slingshot. That's a slingshot, Paul. Has a BMW motor in it. They come in 4 speeds and 6 speeds. Them do 220 mile an hour. It's top speed, but
That's even freaking. Oh yeah, they definitely have to catch you first. But trust me, the new souped up freaking cop cars that our police got, yeah, they would definitely catch you.
oh yeah. So
Mm. But anyways, I think I'm gonna call it a night for the live, and I will catch you guys again. I don't remember what my days off are next week. I think Monday. And then I work. I don't even know, to be honest. But anyways, we will catch you guys again.
yeah, see everybody.